am cycle day 15. It's the 23rd, so I'm cycle day 15. Is that gonna register for you guys? Yeah. Thanks for clicking on Simply Tanika. I am Tanika. If you are new here, welcome. Hit that subscribe button. Let's hang out a while. If you are returning, welcome back. Let's get those babies, ladies.
I see the crystal raindrops fall and the beauty.
Good morning, Fertility fam. How are you? I hope you are well. Today is Saturday, June 23rd. It's not a vlog day, but I'm gonna do the OPK test as promised. If you are new here, welcome. Let me know down below what brings you here, where you are in your journey, how the fam can help you. If you are returning, welcome back, Fertility fam. What's up? All right, let's get into it. So I am going to do another OPK. So I have my first morning urine. Now this is the digital test, which is meant to be taken in the morning. So this is the first time I'm actually taking it when I'm meant to take it. But we were trying to recalibrate it for my cycle, or not recalibrate it, calibrate it for my cycle because it was my first one with this reader. And here's the easy at home other OPK that I'm going to take. I want to say to Genesis Lovings TV, which if you are not subscribed to Genesis Loving TV, I highly recommend that you subscribe. Genesis, I have brushed my teeth and washed my face. You cracked me up in the video when you were like, some people are up testing and they don't even look like they have brushed their teeth. I have brushed my teeth. I have even got up and put on a bra. So I don't scare any childrens, although I don't know why anybody's children would be watching OPKs, but you know, they might run through and be like, Mommy, what's that? Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you know what? I didn't show you guys before, but it's running across now. Where's the damn? It doesn't want to focus. There we go. It is, the test is going across. Oh, Cheyenne is texting me. I can hear her. Okay, so here is the clear blue digital. And we did this yesterday, but in case this is your first time, click those in here. You can see it's blank right there. Click it in here. Hear that, and then it gives you that little thing telling you that it's engaged, that little graphic there. And then you take it and put it in. I'm not counting. And when I turn the flip camera this way, it doesn't give me a counter. I should have taped with the phone. It's okay. We'll just guess. That seems like enough, right? Okay. So that is there. I'm gonna put the cap back on here. And now it's flashing, so we know that it's saying, yay, specimen. Okay. Yeah, so there we go. I am, oh God, I think I'm cycle day 13. Let me get my phone. So it's 117 right now, so I'll say like 120. We'll look at the other one, at the cheapie, but I just want to look at Fertility Friend. That's Cheyenne texting me. I'm looking for the key to take the garbage out. She took it with her, which that means she took it with her to California, so I was like not happy, but anyway. Mommy life. I am cycle day 15. It's the 23rd, so I'm cycle day 15. Is that gonna register for you guys? Yeah. Right here. Okay. So just to recap, in case you didn't see the other videos, I went in on Friday, which was yesterday, for my second mid-cycle scan, and my lining was 8.5, 8.2, triple stripe, which was yay. It was less than it was on Wednesday. And I have 3 follicles. They were, 14, 16, and 17, I think is what they were. And my LH, luteinizing hormone, was 5.5, which indicates that I was not about to ovulate. So the RE wanted me to go a few more days to see if we could get those follicles bigger. So I'm going back tomorrow, Sunday, at 8:30. To get them measured again and to get my lining measured again. If all goes well, then we will trigger me on Sunday night for an IUI on Tuesday morning. So if everything grows. To help myself out, I'm taking extra ubiquinol, so the CoQ10. If you don't know why, there's a whole video on that. I'll stick it right here. But basically it helps give the mitochondria energy. So it gives all your cells energy. The eggs, the eggs are the largest cells in the body, in the female body. And so I figured if I took extra, that it would have extra energy, maybe help it get penetrated for fertilization, and once it's fertilized, help it divide properly, right? So that's going to be important. Just in general, you want it to divide so that it can get down into the uterus and implant properly and be a cute little fetus eventually. So I've upped my ubiquinol. I'm doing 900 milligrams a day. I normally do 300, so I've tripled it, and 1 for each follicle. And yeah, that's it. And I'm monitoring my OPK. I'm monitoring my ovulation at home so that if I get a peak today, which I don't expect to, but if I do, I will call the clinic and notify it, and they would probably have me triggered tonight and come in on Monday, and so that we don't miss my ovulation. Obviously, we don't want those 3 beautiful eggs to release before we introduce the sperm for my IUI. So yeah, that's kind of where we are. And I got a lot of questions. We're at 1:20. I'll give it 1 more minute. I got a lot of questions via email about ovulation prediction kits, which is OPK. And so I was like, let me do a video on it. I haven't done one in a while. And I did a couple of them last cycle, but I didn't film them all because I was like, oh, I already did them. But there are so many new people, and a lot of people have questions. So I'm just going to cover it again. And it's not going to be a vlog today. It'll just be the OPK. So hopefully if you're watching, it's something that you need to know about, or you just like hanging out with me, which is fine. I like hanging out with you guys too. So yeah, we'll just see what's going on here. I expect it to be low or maybe high on the advanced, and high means that the estrogen is starting to increase, and then we would get to peak when the luteinizing hormone LH would start to increase. So yeah, I'll show you the box again. This guy. Those are the hormones. So estrogen first, luteinizing hormone second. Estrogen is going to surge before the luteinizing hormone, and so the digital is going to measure first the estrogen to say it's high, telling you, if you're doing timed intercourse, that you want to start introducing sperm into the uterus, and letting you know that you're getting ready. If you're also tracking your cervical mucus, you'll be getting juicier, as they say. Your cervical mucus will look like raw egg whites, there's a word for it, which I can't think of it right now, but basically it'll be stretchy, and I'll show you. I ordered some eggs, so I'll show you guys tomorrow. It'll be stretchy in between your fingers, where they compare it to like school glue or paste before it's fertile, and so it starts off like dry paste, then moist or wetter, and then it's like the egg white cervical mucus. So it's getting like looser, spongier, and basically it becomes a support system for the sperm. So it's helping carry it through the cervix all the way up, to the fallopian tubes and where it's got to go. And it helps. It just is like giving it nutrients in the same way that semen, which surrounds the sperm, gives it nutrients. And it's the only time in our cycle that the body actually does that. Before that and after that, it creates a barrier so the sperm can't get get through because it's protecting the insides, so it makes it more difficult. So it's like when you have that fertile cervical mucus, it's like, welcome guys, come this way. So yeah, that's what's happening. All right, I've got something on the digital, so let's look at the regular first and then I'll show you the digital. So here we go. It is still, I'm still not ready to ovulate. I don't have that surge yet. Let's see if I can get that to focus. Yeah. So this is the control line. This is the test line. This test line needs to be as dark or darker than this control line, and it's clearly not anywhere near. So that LH surge is not happening, and that confirms what we are seeing on the digital, where this is saying low. So this is also saying not only is the LH not happening, but the estrogen has not started. So I'm still at low. Once the estrogen starts to go, then I'll get the flashy smiley face, which I think is like this. And then once you get the peak, it's just no jazz hands, just smiley face. And then that's when it's go time. 24 to 36 hours after that, you would start to ovulate and your egg would be released. Again, it's on average, it could be before, it could be after. But then you would want to, if you're doing IUI frozen sperm, you usually only get one shot. You can do multiple. But then in my case, because after 35, the insurance doesn't cover it, so I pay $660 out of pocket each IUI. So then they just recommended timed intercourse, because I have a known donor, and we have a previous sexual relationship. It's not the end of the world, and it's just cheaper, quite frankly. But if you're doing it timed intercourse at home, you would want to start having sex once you got your flashing smiley face. Then afterwards, I'll show you, we'll do timing to confirm ovulation. There's another test that just came out, progesterone testing or P4 testing. My new clinic has me go in at 7 DPO to confirm that ovulation occurred and give me a progesterone number. But we'll test it at home because all of you guys are not seeing an RE. Some of you guys are doing at-home insemination. Some of you guys are doing timed intercourse. So I just want to make sure all of our bases are covered so we all have an opportunity to have that information and be successful and get our babies. Yeah, so I'm going to actually pause this for a second. I will tape these new ones to my progression testing, and then I'll bring them back in the bathroom just so I don't have to reset the camera up over there. And then I'll close out with that just so we see the line progression and where we're kind of headed with my ovulation, and then hopefully you can relate that back to your ovulation when you're testing at home to see how close you are or how far you are, or so you can plan accordingly. All right, ladies, I will be right back. I'm back. Magic. All right, I'm being silly. Okay, so I went and did the line progression. I just didn't want to reset the camera up. So here is this. This is the, I keep wanting to say analog. These are the cheapies. You can see those progressions. There's the control, and there is the test. So it's not getting any darker. So my LH is not increasing. And if you're wondering why it has to be the same or darker, so in general, we always have luteinizing hormone in our systems, the LH, so it's going to come up on a test. We're looking for the surge. That's why it has to be the same color or darker than the control line. That control line is measuring, and I don't remember what the measurement is, but it, like X number of something. And so in your body, it recognizes that once it hits that threshold, that's what gives you the same color or darker, which means that it's a bigger number than what that control line is testing for. So that's why you look for it. Hopefully that makes sense. If not, leave me a question down below and I'm happy to answer it. And then here is the digital. And I do these on two separate. I used to do them the same, but it just gives you different information. So I do them on different ones now. Hopefully if I can get that focus, you can actually see this line there is getting darker. So perhaps we will see a high tomorrow morning. And I feel like my cervical mucus is getting wetter, TMI. But hey, we're in the bathroom and I've already told you that I brushed my teeth this morning. So I feel like we didn't sleep together last night, but I feel like we woke up together. Or you came over after I got up. So, and we're fam, right? Okay, so that is what's going on with those tests. If you have any questions about any of that, please let me know. If I said anything, any acronym that doesn't make sense, please let me know. I've tried to explain it to make it as straightforward as possible. And I love doing these videos. So if you guys have questions, let me know. I was gonna refer people to the old video that I made, but I realized, one, I made that video, I had less than 100 subscribers, I had on like gloves, I didn't want to touch the pee. Like after 7 months of TTC, I'm over all of that. Like I'll touch it, I'll rinse my hands off, I'll talk about it, I don't have on gloves, like, and I'm just better at like talking to you guys, I know who you are, and the video quality is better, so I'm happy to remake these videos for everyone who is there and everyone who is new. There is no dumb question. I certainly don't have all the answers, but I will do my best to hunt the answer down for you. And honestly, I didn't know any of this a year ago. Before I started TTCing, trying to conceive, I didn't know what an OPK is. OP what? Huh? So ovulation prediction kit. So I had to learn it. And so don't feel embarrassed of asking me or asking anybody else in the fam. Leave it in the comments down below. All the ladies are really good at answering. I get back to you right away. There is no dumb question. I want us all to win. I want us all to get our babies. And so I really encourage you to ask me questions, and hopefully I can help you. If I can just help one person get a baby, it was all worth it. It's not all about me. It is like, I feel like you guys are supporting me in my journey, but I'm also supporting you in yours. And so it is our journey. And so I want us all to get our babies, right? Let's get those babies, ladies. So yeah. And I also want to say, I made a joke earlier about children's watching this video. There is something that has been heavy on my heart about other people's children. Now, you ladies know we are working very hard to get our children. We love them already and they're not even here. And I want to say that I am outraged about what is going on in the White House. And this is not a political platform. I normally try to stay away from that. But when you start taking moms away from their babies, I have a problem with that. There has been an order that was signed where Fo5, the dude in the White House, is rescinding that, where the parents will no longer be separated from their children. But right now you have children in detainment camps as young as like 6 months old. They call them tender age children. They're still in diapers and they are separated from their children. And it is heartbreaking. It is heartbreaking to watch. It's heartbreaking to know that as Americans, we would tolerate that. So I just encourage us all to lend our voices to be outraged and to stop it. Imagine how hard you're working for your baby, and once you get your baby in your arms, someone's gonna rip that baby out of your arms for whatever reason. Like crossing the border, being here illegally is not enough for you to be separated from your children. There is a more humane way to do that, and I hope and pray that we can remedy it as quick as possible. It will forever be a blemish on the American fabric of our history. It is reminiscent of the Japanese internment camps, and it's unconscionable. So hopefully we can rectify it. But I think we can't sit silent, especially us in the fertility community. I think we know how hard it is to get children. We know how much we love our children, both born and unborn. And so, yeah, we can't stand or sit quietly while this happens. So if you have an opportunity in your area to lend your voice, whether it's via email, a petition to your elected representatives, people that you voted for, to let them know how you feel about this, please do so. All right, that's enough of my soapbox. We're fighting for our babies. Let's just imagine, walking everybody else's shoes. Let's imagine that those families fought for their babies as well, as far as the love and hope that they had when conceiving them, trying to conceive them, and when finally birthing them. And so they deserve better. We all deserve better. All right, ladies, I will talk to you later. I hope that you are well. I hope that you are taking good care of yourself. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to vlog tomorrow. I'm doing the follow-up scan. I'll get up and do an OPK in the morning, assuming that I get up in time, and see how we are progressing. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Baby dust to you all.
I see the crystal Crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through to make those rainbows in my mind when